Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys another reading. So today's topic is Twin Flame Mysteries Revealed. So we're going to unlock the secret truths of your twin flame's heart towards you and your connection. So I do tend to channel for those that are experiencing either a separation or challenge in your connection. So keep that in mind, but only take what resonates for you at the end of the day and get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks I'll be using here, as well as this beautiful Orgonite right here, will be listed in the description box down below. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to take a look and see what hidden truths is your twin flame on the verge of revealing to you. So what emotions, thoughts, or intentions have they kept buried until now? Let's look at this energy. Let's see. What is the energy here of their buried hidden truths? We have a rainbow. Hard times are over. Renewal and life force. So things might be looking up. They're healing from an illness. So this might be that some of you don't know that maybe your twin flame is doing better. They've recovered. They've gotten through something. Perhaps they want to share this news with you. Let's continue. What else? Maybe whatever hard time they were going through, it is coming to a close. We have an extravagant gesture. So this may be that they really want to come towards you in a very extravagant way to let you know, hey, things are doing well. Things have improved. I'm back. You might also see something, on social media, if you follow them or something like that, of them basically coming, like they're doing well again. Things are improving. You're seeing some improvement. All right, let's see what else. Yeah, social media, I don't know, you guys. So what they're telling you here is that they may use social media as a form that they are doing better, okay? Because maybe they haven't been posting a lot. Maybe they're suddenly posting again. It may be that you've noticed something on social media that, your person hasn't really been active, or they haven't really been posting, a lot, which would be not as active. But something is shifting, something is changing. So there's a hidden truth in maybe what they're posting on social media. They're saying something without saying something is what I'm also getting with that. Also, what you saw is not what you got. You may have jumped to conclusions with something that you saw in the past, but it actually wasn't true. So that's also something they're thinking. With the Queen of Swords, I feel like maybe something you saw or maybe something that you heard made you angry, made you mad. Because the Queen of Swords can sometimes be defensive. Like you felt very defensive. You felt very kind of put off by something that you saw or something that you heard about your twin flame. Okay? Something that you heard maybe didn't make you happy. Meaning like maybe you heard that they were going through a really terrible time and you felt bad, but you had been told or instructed by them that they don't want to talk. So maybe you had to hold back communication. There could have also been somebody else that you saw on social media. It wasn't what you thought, or it's not as important as maybe you've made it out to be in your head. I have no idea what that means, but there could have been something. So maybe they're on the verge of explaining something to you, telling you something, clearing something up. All right, let's continue because that may not resonate for everybody out there. Because maybe not everybody does have social media. We have the forest. Okay, so it's like getting through the forest, getting through the thick of the trees. There's some sort of breath of fresh air, light at the end of the tunnel type of energy here. So I feel like it's really mirroring the rainbow. Ooh, lost love. Okay. So they're having some sort of sweet memories of you. They are looking at you as the one that got away. They're thinking back to you, the bittersweet goodbye, the unfinished business between the two of you. Maybe a lot of time has passed. Maybe like a forest has grown between the two of you. So it's kind of hard to get through that forest, the thick of the trees, to bring this back. But they're thinking a lot about this. We have music. So they might be thinking of music and actually getting very nostalgic. I get lost in thoughts of you when I'm listening to certain songs. So maybe they started listening to, sometimes you could just like listen to a specific piece of music or a band or a song, and it just takes you back like crazy. And I feel like this has happened to your twin flame recently, where it just maybe hit them out of nowhere. And it was quite surprising, like, wow, just really started thinking heavy of you again. So it unveiled something, maybe this hidden truth, something that they've been hiding from for a long time. Maybe it's like the forest is unkept, it's not tidy. The trees aren't trimmed or something. It's like really wild. And things are clearing up. They're clearing up their mind. They're cleaning up their life. And now suddenly they're starting to feel their feelings again. They're starting to think about things. They're hearing things that remind them of you. And so they're thinking about this connection between the two of you again. So this could be like a twin flame coming back around, suddenly opening their hearts up again after a period of dormancy. Yeah, we have the Five of Swords. There could have been a conflict between the two of you. So they're really thinking about maybe what happened, what went wrong, maybe some actions that they took that were unfair, something that just ended very badly. They're thinking a lot about this currently, and they're thinking of how to, clear the air, how to clear something up with you, to apologize to you. Your twin flame might see you as the Queen of Swords, which is somebody who's kind of angry or somebody who is defensive against them because of some Five of Swords situation. So this could at least be a twin flame that wants to make some sort of amends, correct the error of their ways. Let's see what else. Okay, there's a lot of sensual energy that they feel towards you with that orchid. They're really feeling the attraction, feeling the vibe for you again. So something is kind of coming back into bloom for your twin flame. They're starting to think a lot about you and this connection again, having some sort of craving towards you. They want to grow with you again. The love that they had for you never went away. And they want to bring this news to your attention. So it's like they have something, like that song. I don't know who sings it. Urgent. It's an 80s song. Urgent. Okay, so I'm going to write this down. Urgent. It's like an urgency to be with you. There's like an urgent message that they have for you. It's an urgency to be with you again. Yes. So they're feeling some sort of way about you. And it's very sensual in nature. Feeling very attracted to you again. We have light. So you radiate light and beauty. Look at this inner beauty. I love being around you, but it can also trigger my shadow at times. So your beauty, who you are, how you carry yourself, how you conduct yourself, your twin flame really is attracted to that. But it might also make them feel a little intimidated or maybe not feel good enough about themselves. But this is what they are unlocking. This is what is coming through. They're on the verge of bringing this news to light, bringing these words and these thoughts and these emotions to light. Yeah, Ace of Swords is clearing the air, making a decision to share this truth with you. So the fact that we've got the Ace of Swords means that the universe is handing your twin flame something, giving them some sort of an epiphany, some sort of an awakening, providing them information or signs that you need to communicate this to your person, the person that you feel that you lost, the person that you feel like you need to make amends to, the person that is on your mind that you cannot forget about, the person that you're having all these feelings for suddenly. So that's what's happening. Now we're going to look at, so those are the truths that are on the verge of being revealed to you. So now we're going to see, what are you mirroring to one another at this time? So like what you're feeling and thinking, is your twin flame mirroring this? So let's get some confirmations here. Okay, so when it comes to this is the energy you guys are mirroring. Ooh, take it slow. So something about, let's not try to force anything or rush into anything. Let's just kind of think about this. So maybe you guys have both been taking it slow. You both have pulled away from one another. I'm not trying to make any kind of crazy, harsh decisions here. But we have the lily. We just have the orchid and the lily. And I've got to tell you guys, it's very similar in nature. Look at the words. There's just certain words I don't want to say, but look at the words. You see it? I'm saying sensual, but you guys can clearly see it says something else. And then we have this. This right here is attraction. This is, I still want you on that level. So you guys are both mirroring this. And it's funny because all the cards on this deck are flowers. So I think that's funny. But something is coming back into bloom. It's like there's certain flowers that only come around once a season. They're in bloom. So something is in bloom right now. You guys are both feeling in bloom towards one another. The attraction is heavy. We're feeling something. That's being mirrored here. Oh, and now we have Angel of Contemplation. So maybe both of you are kind of contemplating. But do you see how it says meditate for answers? So right now it's like you guys are both feeling a certain way towards one another, but nobody's taking any kind of action here. But it's like on the verge. Somebody is on the verge of doing something different, making a move, but there's something that still seems to be holding us back. What is this? What is holding someone back? Okay, so we do have the 10 of coins. But this is in the reversal. So this could be there is something that is holding someone back is the responsibilities, other things that they have going on, old energy. There could be another relationship that someone's in that has not ended yet. That's not going to be for everybody. But there could be some sort of old family crap here. You know, just like stressors or old belief systems, things that don't belong, old programs that are running, things like that. But this could be somebody that also doesn't feel like their life is on track. So maybe they feel like they need to get their life on track first before they reach out because they don't want to feel like crap about themselves. That could be somebody's hang up, is what I'm picking up on here. Okay? But you guys are both mirroring that there's an attraction here. You want one another, and you guys are both kind of contemplating coming forward at this time or reconnecting. But is everybody's ducks in a row? Is this really the right time? Is there still some old energy or loose ends that need to be taken care of? So you may want your twin flame back, let's just say the viewer, but there might be something in their life that you know is still not, wrapped up. So you wouldn't want them to come back while this thing, whatever this is still an issue. Now, the first cards that we did get were, there is something that is being cleared up. There is some sort of a situation that is coming to an end, a hard time, or something is being rectified, something is being healed. But this may still be a process. So maybe not today or tomorrow would be a good time to return, but perhaps once this contract, whatever this contract is, once that's over, then that will be the time to return. Whatever that is, okay? So let's continue. What else is coming through with the energy that's being mirrored? We have divine intervention. So this is about trust. This is about trusting that something is happening for a reason, that we really don't have a lot of, I guess, control. So if there is something that's going on with your twin flame, you as the viewer, you may have just kind of given it to the universe, is what I'm picking up on. Maybe your twin flame has done the same, kind of giving it to the universe and seeing what happens, kind of thing, not trying to force anything, major at this time, really trying to think before acting or thinking before speaking. But the desire that the two of you have to come towards each other now, you guys are both mirroring that. Oh, okay. I don't want to insert this if this is not everybody's, so I'm just going to pull this card and another just in case this is not your story. For some of you guys, this 10 of Pentacles has to do with somebody being in another relationship, or this wedge has something to do with maybe somebody's problems that they're having with their money or their career or their finances, but there's definitely some sort of a wedge here, okay? So until that is taken care of and cleared up, it seems that that could be a holdup for this connection at this particular time. With the Angel of Mercy, there could also be something where we have to kind of, we have to come to some sort of conclusion. This is saying, I help blockages. I help to heal blockages through the process of forgiveness and transmuting negativity. So this right here could be that someone has not forgiven someone for a wrongdoing in the past. Somebody may not be able to forgive themselves or feel like you could even look at them the same because of something that may have happened in the past. This might be somebody who is trying to leave a situation but feels very guilty and very bad about it and doesn't want to hurt someone. That could be going on. And the mirroring could be that maybe you already know this. You already know that this is the situation with your twin flame. You know, you're not looking at them and maybe even being angry at this point. You're realizing that, you know what, they've got to figure it out. You know, they got to end things on their own. You know, you don't want to be a part of that, basically. They need to figure it out on their own. Yeah, it's something, there's an energy here where you want them to level up on their own. You don't really want to give them an ultimatum. You want them to choose you. You want them to come towards you when they're ready. You don't want to make your twin flame do anything. So this could also be, you're not going to go after your twin flame. You're not, even though you might feel like you want to, you're not going to make contact. You're going to let your twin flame come to you because they're the ones that need to make this amends with you. So it's not that you don't forgive them, but they need to play that process out, especially if they've done something to you. They need to be the ones to come towards you. So I feel like it could go either way, whether there's another person here or the wedge has something to do with a past wrong or a past transgression. I don't know if I'm using that word correctly, but all right, let's see what else. Be here now. I feel like both of you really would like to see each other and speak to each other right now, okay? But again, it's not that simple or it's not that easy. Wherever you guys are right now, I feel like you guys are, it does say restrain, like I feel like you guys are restraining from just jumping the gun and going into this connection right now. And that could be because there are other things that need to play out first. And I think it's very responsible and smart to let those things play out first, especially if you're wanting someone to come back for the right reasons and to be ready for you, okay? We're not trying to like rush that process. So it is about just kind of being in the present moment. Just being in the present moment and allowing people to do what they need to do to figure it out. Now, that doesn't mean you're putting your life on hold or your happiness on hold or anything like that. It just means that you're allowing things to play out. We're not forcing anything. And maybe we're just kind of focusing on work and we're focusing on just being empowered. So we're not going to stop living our lives. We're not procrastinating. We're not putting our lives on hold. We are still moving forward with projects. We're still moving forward with the work that we need to do in life. We're not, thinking about this 24/7. We're not making this the only thing that matters in our lives. We're working in addition on ourselves and in other areas of our lives, as well as trying to do the right thing for this connection and situation. So I feel like you guys are just doing the best that you can do right now, but you guys are dreaming of one another. The Page of Cups has broken dreams. We might be obsessing about an old event, past pain, past wounds. We might be melancholy, wanting to send a message to tell someone, I care about you, I love you, I'm there for you. But I feel like a little bit of tough love is needed in this situation. You need to allow somebody to apologize to you on your own. You shouldn't have to remind somebody to apologize to you. I feel like the love that the two of you feel for each other is felt, but there could be that feeling of, oh my God, what if they think I don't care? Like there needs to be more trust in this process or more faith in this process. And if somebody were to break no contact right now, I feel like it could potentially lead to something happening that it's like not the best timing. So the both of you are holding back what you really want to say in your heart. And there is a reason for that, because it's like the timing is not 100% correct right now. And you guys are both mirroring this, which means you guys both know this. So if neither one of you are making a move right now, that's because you guys are on the same exact page. So I hope that something is resonating so far on these messages, because if it does, we're going to now shift over onto the extended reading and we're going to go deeper into this. So I'll put the link to the extended reading in the description box down below, as well as pin it to the top comment section. But this is what we're going to go into. What passionate desires is your twin flame experiencing for you right now? So what's their intensity and longing towards you, specific thoughts and desires? Also, what kind of spiritual messages and signs are getting their attention and that they're receiving about you and your connection. Also, the divine orchestration at work behind the scenes, nudging you closer together. So how is the universe guiding you guys back into each other's arms? And on the very last one, the future path etched into the stars. Are you meant to reunite, ascend, or awaken together, or something else? So hopefully I'll see you guys over there. And if not, no worries. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give me a little bit of like and love in the comment section down below. I really appreciate it. All right, you guys, take care. Bye-bye.